Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Tedra Chanel here. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to turn off your negative thoughts. If that is something that you're interested in, please keep on watching. So I get asked all the time. Usually I get asked the same things over and over again. But what are the main things that I get, aside from how to manifest more money, how to manifest more love, is how to turn off negative thoughts. The simple answer is you can't. Okay? You cannot turn off your thoughts. We have 50 to 60,000 thoughts every single day. And if you were able to turn them off, it's probably because you're dead. Knowing now that you cannot turn your thoughts off, there are some things that you can do to ensure that those negative thoughts don't make a huge negative impact on your life, okay? So let's talk about thinking and then thoughts. So thoughts come and go, they're fleeting, and most of them we are not conscious of. Can you imagine being conscious of 60,000 negative or 60,000 thoughts? Okay, you would be absolutely insane. We would be insane if we were conscious of every single one of them. Most of them are on kind of like on the subconscious level. We're not really mindful of the thought, okay? So there are the thoughts, and then there is thinking, okay? So again, most thoughts you don't consciously, you're not aware of, you don't really hear them, but they're there, okay? It's the thinking ones, the ones that you think on, that cause the biggest ruckus or problem. So there's a guy by the name of David Imonitie who explained it beautifully. And he says when you're thinking on something, you're inking it into your brain, okay? And when he said that, it made so much sense, okay? So that's why we don't need to be scared of all these thoughts. It's the ones that we actually think on, the ones that we meditate on, when we are in deep thought. That is a form of meditation. So when you are deeply thinking about the bills that you don't know how you're going to pay, that is a form of meditation, okay? And as he would put it, you're thinking on not being able to pay your bills, therefore you're inking it into your mind. And that's why that thought is hard to get out of your mind, and you're constantly worried and anxious about paying your bills or not being able to pay your bills, right? It's because you've given that lack of money, you've given it life, you've given it energy by thinking on it so much, okay? Worrying about it. What we need to do instead is learn how to not turn them off, but silence the thoughts and push them away, okay? So how you do that is you acknowledge the ones that you are conscious of. You're like, okay, I don't receive that, or cancel that. You need to do something that's going to disrupt the dysfunctional thought pattern, okay? And that could be different for everybody. I just shake my head. I simply do this, and I may say cancel that, or I don't receive that. I've seen people put rubber bands around their arms and they'll pop, pull the rubber band and it pops and it jolts them out of that negative pattern of thinking, okay? So whatever that is for you, you have to figure it out, but you have to train. It's a form of mind training, and you have to train yourself to not really think about the negative things that are going on in your life. Because let me tell you, let's say there's a light bill. It's a $200 light bill. You really don't have the money for it. You don't know where the money's going to come from, okay? But you know that if you don't come up with this money, that your lights are going to get cut off. And then it becomes a constant thing that you're continually worried about, all right? So you can go one of two ways. You can think about it, you can ink it on your brain, you can meditate on the fact that your lights are gonna get turned off, and they're gonna get turned off. No lie. Why? Because that is the scenario that you created in your mind. So keep in mind that we are all creators. All right, there is no God that is, you know, pushing or blowing or wishing bad luck upon us. No, there's no God in the sky that is cursing us and making sure that we are damned because of, listen, you can believe that if you want to, but it's not real. All right, that is not how it goes down in these streets. Okay, that is not how it happens. We create our lives and the things that we experience in our lives. Okay. So if you're constantly thinking about your lights getting turned off, don't be surprised when they get turned off. All right. Whereas what you could do is focus your energy on the positive things, the things that are going well in your life. The fact that you have a car, that works. Everybody in your household is healthy. You have food in the refrigerator. You have a job to go to every day, or a business that you work on every day. Like whatever, just find a way to focus on the positive things that are going on in your life versus focusing on the negative. And guess what? Something is going to turn around in your favor. Somebody's going to bless you with the $200. You're going to be able to call and get an extension, whereas in the past they told you you can't get no more extensions. You got all the extensions you can get for the year, and they approve you anyway with just enough time to you get to your next check and you're able to pay your bill. You receive an email or notification that the bill has been paid. You're like, yo, I didn't pay it. How did it get paid? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Something is going to turn around in your favor. Or you may get these divine downloads, as I call them. And you may, you know, this divine download could be a way that you can flip the little bit of money that you may have, and or a business idea if you're an entrepreneur. A product that you can, a product or service that you can put out and pre-sale. Okay, and then you'll have more than the $200 that you need in your bank account by pre-selling this book, or pre-selling this service, or this class, or whatever it is, this product that you have. You will start to pre-sell it, and boom, then you make, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to pay attention to those divine downloads. Don't be so in your feelings. All right, and allowing those negative thoughts to be so loud that you can't even hear the divine downloads, because something is going to turn around and happen in your favor, but you have to be paying attention. And if your focus is on the lack, the negativity, then you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. Okay, so you cannot turn off your thoughts. It is impossible. We're going to have these thoughts. We're going to have, you know, these thousands, tens of thousands of thoughts every single day. What matters is the ones that we actually think about, meditate on, worry about, become anxious about. Those are the ones that matter, the ones that we focus on. Okay? What is that saying? What we focus on expands. Okay, so if you're focusing on the fact that you don't have the money for your car note, your rent, your mortgage, your light bill, then that energy surrounding that lack of money is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And there are going to be more things that you can't pay, more bills that you can't pay, because then you're going to turn around and you're going to lose your job, or your business is going to take a huge hit, you know, by way of taxes or whatever the case may be. Maybe your computer goes down, or your website goes down, and you can't make it. Like, something is going to happen that is not in your favor. So if you're going to be thinking about something, let it be thinking about the solution and not the problem. Okay, focus on the solution. Focus on it already working out in your favor versus the problem. All right, so I hope that this video helped you all. I feel like I talked really fast. I don't feel well, as y'all can probably hear. But anyway, nonetheless, I hope that this video helped. And I will pray that you will share this video with a friend. Thumbs up this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tedra Chanel here. I will see you guys in the next one.